Dans le monde, le succès de la télé-réalité n'est plus à faire. Rien qu'en France, près d'une trentaine de programmes ont déjà été diffusés sur nos antennes. Ce concept, arrivé tout droit des États-Unis, a commencé avec Big Brother, que nous connaissons sous la version Love Story. Depuis, les programmes ont fleuri un peu partout sur les chaînes de télévision mondiales. Nous sommes à New York, en plein centre de Manhattan. Ici, deux hommes viennent de créer, il y a quelques mois à peine, une école pour vous aider à réussir tous les castings de vos téléréalités préférées. Robert Galinski est comédien, metteur en scène, mais surtout directeur de casting. C'est lui qui a eu l'idée avec son frère de créer ce tout nouveau concept d'école et se démarquer ainsi des écoles de théâtre traditionnelles.
I think that actors don't have money, but they need training. People on reality shows have jobs. They're not actors. So they have money and they need training. So I think that this is going to be a very good business.
Un bon business dont Robert a été le premier à avoir l'idée. Aujourd'hui, le cours commence par les 10 commandements du bon candidat.
Whether you're an actor or not, you've been trained for acting or not, please do not say I am an actor. If reality TV shows wanted to hire actors, they would. Into that fear. Step into not the right time. Be the one to volunteer.
L'élève David Carlos est un informaticien qui manque de confiance en lui. Son objectif est de gagner une télé-réalité pour avoir plus de reconnaissance sociale. Premier exercice, raconter ses problèmes personnels devant tout le groupe.
Last night, my wife moved out of my apartment. We've been going through a divorce, and last night was the actual move, so she's no longer home when I come home.
Pour travailler sa confiance, l'élève va maintenant devoir gérer la pression et l'agressivité des autres. Ici, les élèves hurlent et insultent David Carlos pour l'entraîner à se contrôler.
I absolutely heard somebody yell, "I see why your wife left you." Wow,
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Brilliant.
I will admit that was me. I was trying very hard to break him down because he was plugging his phone up and plugging his ear. I'm like, yo, you're gonna hear me.
Et pour augmenter la confiance de David, on lui a même recomposé une personnalité plus vraie que nature.
My full name is actually David Carlos Franklin. We decided that it would be appropriate to shorten my name and use the Carlos because it's sexy. It has a nice Latin flair. And David Franklin was a more timid, more meek individual who didn't have a good sense of his sex appeal.
David Carlos has always had this dream person, this other persona for himself, that he was never clear on how he should let that out. And since coming to New York Reality TV School, he's decided that it was okay. We've sort of given him permission to.
I want to take my real life, my real personality, and bring it to television because what I have to offer is something that people are going to be interested in seeing. I don't need to learn how to act to become somebody that I'm not. I'm not going to portray a role of some other person. David Carlos is David Carlos.
Roré vient tout juste de sortir de l'école avec succès. Pourtant, ce n'était pas gagné d'avance. Il avait déjà échoué à plusieurs castings.
The first tape that I sent to Animal Planet, they hated it, and I hated it myself. They were like, you know, we can tell that it's something about you that we're interested in, but that tape is really not good. That it was when I panicked and I started looking for Galinski.
Et visiblement, la technique des frères Galinski marche. Après sa formation, il a été retenu pour Groomer Asit, une télé-réalité qui élit le meilleur toiletteur pour chiens. Les candidats vivent ensemble dans un loft et subissent des épreuves de toilettage devant des experts. Grâce à son coaching, il a su se démarquer de ses concurrents et a réussi à finir 3e.
Becoming a new reality TV celebrity, you know, is great. Who doesn't want it to be recognized? And on the other hand, I went in with a big mouth and I came out with a bigger voice. On a level, you know I want to kick Jonathan's ass. I shouldn't say ass.
Roré nous amène dans un grand magasin new-yorkais pour nous donner quelques-uns de ses tuyaux.
When I watch TV, every reality TV, I hate shiny people. That's one thing. You always look scared when you're like super shiny on TV. So one of the tips that I always give is go to a big department store, go to the makeup counter and ask somebody that can like definitely teach you how to put on a quick makeup. You know, always have your little touch up.
Après le maquillage,
you don't need
le
You
relooking.
need to be aware of the wardrobe. You know, before you go into a reality show, you need to be sure what you can wear and what you can't. So I'm just looking for t-shirts and clothes with cool designs, without brands, big brands in the middle. And so you're going to be sure that you're going to look great.
Les frères Galinski ont créé leur école avec succès et aujourd'hui, ils comptent bien l'exporter.
We're thinking that the school can hit in Europe, probably won't be for another 6 to 8 months. We're going to lock down New York and make sure Hollywood works out, and then the 3 locations are Paris, UK, and Australia. And now we've been getting knocks on the door from India too, because reality television is so strong in India.
Alors à quand notre école de télé-réalité en France? C'est peut-être pour très bientôt.